Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be setting up our monthly budget for the month of March. Let's get right into it with our calendar view so we can see what we have coming up. Okay, here we have our calendar view. I don't put any of my bills laid out or anything like that. One, because I don't look at this frequently enough for that to be a reminder. And two, I don't really have many, so I don't actually need to waste any time, space, stickers, ink, etc. on making those spreads. So I'm just gonna lay out my expected tutoring days so that I know how much money to expect based on how many hours. So I am expecting all of these tutoring days to happen without a hitch. And we shall see. Each day is $75. Yes, and this here too. I also am not expected to report back to my school building, so I don't need to include any of that. We are hoping $600. We are hoping to return sometime in April. So when that comes around, we'll need to make sure that we are putting that here so that I know when I'm leaving the building, when I'm not, for transportation and whatnot. So let's get started. I already did the layout already. I added the difference columns because I totally did not do that in February, and I don't know why I didn't, but let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so for our teacher money, it is always the same until a new school year starts. So that budget, let me use the erasable. Gotta learn my lessons here. So we have $3,535.70. For tutoring money, we just did all of those, and that should come out to $600. And then for our February rollover, it is just the $62 that we did not spend here in our bills, and the $156.43 that we did not spend in expenses. So that total is $218.48. That gives us a total of $4,354.18. So I'm pushing to have my debt payment be 50% of that. So I'm just going to figure out what that number is now. So I'm going to write it in the erasable pen and see if we can get there. But that number is $2,177.09. And that is if I can get everything nice and crisp. And I know that it's going to require me to decrease my living expenses. That's the reality of the situation. I just really need to buckle down and work on it. So let's go to bills. So Verizon is, well, I don't know if it is, but I'm going to budget the number it was that came out last month, which was $286.68. For Hulu, it is going to be $11.99. And then for workouts, it is going to be a little bit more. It is the $92 for the bike and then the $39 for the Peloton app. So it's actually $131. And we will add that up. So it's definitely higher than last month and definitely higher than what I was anticipating. But I guess I was in my bag when I chose my payoff time, and I chose the quickest one. So at least it'll only be this number for 1 year instead of being $90 for 2 years. $429.67. Okay, so definitely higher than months previous. We're gonna go into our living expenses. I changed the order that these were listed to match the order for YNAB, and I need to do that with sinking funds because they're not aligned, and it makes it really hard to compare numbers. But for personal, I'm going to do $75 again. For groceries, we are going to budget $350. Beauty services, we're going to do $150. For business, I kind of want to put more to that, but that money has to come from somewhere. And I don't know where. Dining out, I'm going to skip it for now. We're going to do 100. Gaming, 125. Unbudgeted, $50. It was wiped last month. And then transportation, 200. Okay. Business is usually 200. I like to throw another extra $100 to it. But I don't know if that's going to give me the debt budget. So let me see what we have so far. We have the $4,354.18 minus the bills is $3,900. So we have somewhere to go. Let's see how much this total is so far without business. So 1,000 and an extra $50. Oh, for unbudgeted. Okay. $1,050. So if I add that with the $429.67 and I subtract that from my budgeted income, we have $2,874 left, which means I would have $697 to put in business and into the sinking funds. So let's do the sinking funds next and see if we can work with something. Last month, we budgeted $670 here. That was the number that was needed. So I think it can be lower. And let's look. So first off is hair. It has $280 already. I do not anticipate spending any more than that when I go get my hair remade. Like if they tell me it is over $280, like I'm gonna have to be like, sis, we can't do that number. So I'm not gonna add any more into it. So I'm gonna just make sure that nothing goes there. I'm not going to get my hair braided this month. In March, I still have 2 weeks, and I can actually like mark it down here where I'm gonna take my braids down, and I will probably use these 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3. This will be a payday, which will be the start of April for me. So we can take it out on the 31st if we want to actually get it done on a Wednesday. Probably not. We'll probably wait for a weekend, so it's not even gonna come out in March. So it should be okay, and then we'll contribute again in April. For YNAB, we are going to give in its $10. Nintendo is not going to receive anything. Owl Crate will receive $40. Household has been receiving, not sure actually, off the top of my head, not that, $50. We can do that. Now, Christmas is ahead of schedule, so I could contribute less in hopes that we can get more money in business and still hit the 50%. So technically, Christmas should have had 120 times 2. And it should be at 120 times 3. So it really only needs $10 more for it to be on track. So let's do that for now. It's a lot less. It'll help us out on this side. We'll see where it goes. Giving has been also receiving $40. Craft and stickers, I think is supposed to receive 30. Beauty is 50. guess I gave it 30 I gave it 30 the first month. I think that's why it's 80. Medical receives $50, and I think medical is on its way to being capped after April, which is exciting. Clothing, I believe, receives $50. Yes, $50. And Goals also receives $50. So let's see. We have 10 plus 40. I think we're at 380, which is a lot less than the previous month. And let me just look to figure out why that is. Because I'm not contributing to hair at all, and I'm giving a lot less to Christmas. Okay, so let's see. We might be able to pull this off. So we start with $4,354.80. We are losing the $429.67. We are losing the $1,050, and we are losing the $380. That leaves us with $2,494 left to budget. We want to give I really want to give $300. I think I can do it. Minus $300. Oh yeah. So we can indeed give $300 to business. And then that leaves us with $2,194.51, which is over 50% of our income being budgeted to debt. Will it happen? At the end, be on the lookout for the March wrap-up video to see if we actually pay 50% of our income to debt. But it's budgeted as so. It is there. I'm going to draw like a little 50% of income. And we just need to work backwards a little bit to make sure we get that number. And I think I'm going to try to do that every month. But boy, does that feels great. Thank you guys for watching. This is our March budget. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to touch any other numbers. Every cent is budgeted for. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It supports the channel a lot, and it's free to you. And if you would like to see more monthly budgeting videos and some paycheck videos on YNAB, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss another video. See you next time.